as well, so stay tuned. Hey, Facebook Live and Instagram Live, we're doing a duel again today. This is Actors Daily Bread. Welcome, happy Tuesday. Today we're talking about waiting room warfare and the power of ROPP. You're like, what? Huh? Look, if you're joining me, give me some hearts, tap the screen, give me a thumbs up, tell me where you're watching from. So look, this is Actors Daily Bread. I do this every single day for actors out there. And even if you're not an actor, this is good motivational stuff. I am Christine Horn. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Christine Horn. I am a professional actress of 20 years plus. I am also a life and career coach for actors who want to elevate their life and career. And here on Actors Daily Bread, we give, tips, tricks, mindset shifts, all that kind of thing. So today, what's up, Instagram? Give me some thumbs up, some hearts. And if you're watching, ask your questions. I'll be happy to respond, even if you are watching the replay, especially on Facebook Live. So what am I talking about? Waiting room warfare. You're like, Christine, what are you talking about? Now, this really doesn't apply if you are in one of the smaller markets. Like I just moved back to LA from the Southeast. And in the Southeast, like Atlanta, New Orleans, a lot of our auditions are on self-tape. So you don't really have to deal with other people, right? And if you are feeling what I'm saying, or as Myron Golden will say, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, give me a shout out and a comment. But, when I got back to LA, it reminded me of my days growing up in New York, being in the musical theater scene, and being in LA in these waiting rooms. It's crazy, hilarious. And if you are not armed with the right mindset, you can really get psyched out. So that's what I'm talking about today. And my husband laughs because I'd be like, honey, that's some psychological warfare happening up in those rooms. And if you've never experienced it, I want to help you prep for it. And if you have experienced it and you want to find a way to deal with it, I'm just going to give you my personal tips and tricks. So again, if you're just watching, we're talking about waiting room warfare and the power of ROPP. And we are Instagram and Facebook Live. So let me know where you're watching from. And let me ask your questions if you have it. So let me tell you a quick story. Years ago, I was auditioning for a short film, and it was a very emotional scene, very emotional, like crying, like out the gate. As soon as you step in the room, there's tears, So you would think, I come from a school of training where I'm focused, I am there, I'm just trying to be in my zone. And there's always that one who want to be like, hey, girl, I see you joining. Thanks for joining. Sharon, God is good on Instagram. And Brad R. Chart. I know I messed that all up. If you're on Facebook, give me a shout out, give me a like or a comment. I want to know that you are here. And some hearts would be nice. But we're talking about waiting room warfare and how to deal with waiting while you're waiting to get into the audition. You're waiting to be seen. And then people just want to chit chat. People want to just mess with you. And at first, it throws you off. Oh, thank you for the hearts. At first, it throws you off. You're like, I know they're not trying to mess with me while I'm waiting. But back to my story. So I'm about to audition for this really dark, heavy scene. And all the other actresses, like they're in their space. They're in their script, like, waiting to be called so they can be ready to drop those tears. And I run into a friend. Now, this is going to happen if you have friends in the industry. The girl sees me. There's a common respect, and that's the ROPP. If you want to know what the ROPP, you remember that song, the Old Naughty by Nature, you down with OPP? So I'm like, you down with ROPP? Respect other people's process. Respect other people's process. And that's what wasn't happening there. And, this chick, like when she walked up, we like, okay, kind of give that nod, that friend nod, like that respect. I'm going to talk to you later, but right now I'm about to work on this scene. And so she got called ahead of me. She went in, did her thing. Thank you for the hearts, Instagram. Love you guys. And she got done with her audition. And guess what she did when she came out? Hey, girl, what's going on? So what you doing? I looked up from my script like, are you serious? I'm about to go in. Are you serious? That's that waiting room warfare that I'm talking about. And if you're not careful, it can throw you off your game. So I just want, if you've ever experienced that, give me a like, give me a thumbs up. I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced that? Like, I'm here, I'm live, like you have me. Let me know if you've experienced that before. And there's a thing about, yes, you know, I don't believe in, I personally don't believe in competition. What's for me is for me. Thank you for the hearts Instagram. You must feel me. That must have happened to you before. But, you know, I feel like what's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. So there's no need for all that extra stuff. And I want to let you know, if you are in LA, if you are in New York especially, and you're going to these in-person auditions, or if you are an aspiring actor who hopes to be in one of these situations, just know that I want you to be prepared for anything. And you have to have your own flow in how you approach in-person auditions. Thank you for the hearts. Yes. And so you know, in New York, it's just as bad. You know, you have musical theater auditions and folks warming up and like, ah! Like you were like, okay. And a lot of times, I mean, sometimes people are genuinely warming up. Thank you for the hearts for Instagram. But sometimes people are trying to psych you out because I want you to dig deeper. I'm gonna slow down. I want you to dig deeper and understand that a lot of times people are just trying to deal with their own nerves, their own insecurity. And it actually has nothing to do with you. Here in LA, you know, any actress in LA or actor in LA will tell you, you can be in a room with celebrities, people you see on TV all the time, and you're already excited. You might be nervous. Thank you for the hearts. What's up, Jay Wills 5762 on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, I see y'all watching. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know where you're watching from. If you've ever experienced this, and how did you deal with it? Debutante Divas, yes. So we're talking about waiting room warfare. So when I'm in these rooms with celebrities and people I know, and they're talking and yipping yapping, and oh, thank you, and they're, you know, I have a way that I do. I listen to what I call my Get Booked affirmations. I listen to my Get Booked playlist. For me, my Get Booked playlist are songs that just make me, you know, you can't tell me nothing when these songs come on. Like, I need those songs in my ear. I have my earbuds. I have what I need to have so that I'm not affected by what else is happening in the room. And I just don't want you to fall into that. So that's just my tip. And ROPP, respect other people's process. What'd you say, Sharon? God is good. They just want you to lose your focus. Yes. Some people truly want you to lose their focus. And it really baffles me because it's like, don't you want to be focused? And I believe, again, if you operate from a place that what is for you and what is for me, and can no one stop that, there's no need for this waiting room warfare. There's no need to try to get in people's heads and to psych people out. There's no need for that. And I just wanted to share that bit with you. So my tips, basically, I want you to walk away with this. Know that A, they're dealing with their own stuff and it has nothing to do with you. B, have what you need. Arm yourself with what you need to get through. Focus on your audition. And real quick before we wrap, you know, first, before I'm gonna give you a couple more tips about theater versus film versus commercial, I'm gonna put this hashtag on the screen. Hashtag Actors Daily Bread. If you're on Instagram, you may not be connected to it yet, but I do this every single day. And if you're an actor, new, aspiring, seasoned, newly returning, come join us in the Facebook group. Actors Daily Bread. Just type it in Facebook, you'll find us, and I will welcome you with open arms, and so will the community. But we talk about stuff like this, and I do exclusive trainings once a week in the group. But to wrap up, just to know the difference in case you haven't had a chance to experience it yet, the waiting room is different for each thing. So in theater, like I said, people may be warming up, doing their monologue, stretching, doing all kinds of weird things. In TV and film, you know, depending, you know, a lot of times you may have a lot of lines to learn, a lot of copy, you know, and people may have gotten their script the night before. So that level of focus is a lot heavier, in my opinion. And then lastly, you have commercials, which is usually pretty light. You know, the script is not a whole lot. You're actually kind of encouraged to mingle, and because you never know, you might get paired up with somebody and you want to have that chemistry. So you just got to feel what it is. But if you see someone's in their own zone, just ROPP, respect other people's process. I hope that was helpful today. That's how I deal with it, because honey, out here in these streets in LA, they on next level. They are on the next level. Hype Novator, what's up? Welcome to Actors Daily Bread. Again, I am Christine Horn. I'm your life and career coach. I am in these streets every single day. I am on this grind with you. So I get it. It's not easy, but it's not for the faint of heart, but I love it. And if you love acting and you love this, then just know that this is part of the journey. Thank you for the hearts. I'll be back here tomorrow, every single day, Actors Daily Bread. But you want to join the Facebook group because I'm doing some exclusive trainings just for the group. I don't want everybody to see it, you know. Anyway, have an amazing night. Leave your comments. If you're on Facebook, if you leave a comment in the replay, I will get to it. Leave a question, and I might just answer your question on the next Actors Daily Bread. Same for you, Instagram. Good night.